Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Live in faith that the whole world is on your side so long as you are true to the best that is in you. That's a quote by Christian Larson. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 293. That was really rocking at the end. Went from 2 to 300. NASDAQ up 113. S&P's up 31. Gold contract down $6.70. Traded 1,133 an ounce. Silver up 4 cents at $14.66 an ounce. Platinum up 12 at $1,015 an ounce. Copper up at 2.5 pennies, trading at $2.32 a pound. Light sweet crude up 66 cents at $46.08 a barrel. Bonds, we had the 10-year down 4 ticks, 127.04. 30-year down 17, 154.03. King dollar up to 474 ticks, trading at 95.92. The euro down 89 ticks at 112, and the yen flat at 120.27. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We take a look at the SPYs first. This is what you have. Well, percentage-wise, this is what we have first. You have the Dow up 1.8%. You have the NASDAQ up 2.4%. S&Ps are up 1.5%. We start with the SPYs. What do you have? We go up $3.54. You do 150 million shares. Bottom line, downtown yesterday with 256. You're going into 274. But that's a dead cat bounce, folks. SPYs can get into about 197.01. We'll see what can handle it. We have holiday trading today, tomorrow, and Friday. Each day, you're going to see the volume contract. Inside the NYSE out here today, what we did 1 billion shares versus the 1.1 in the NYSE. We take a look at the NASDAQ, what we did with the NASDAQ. NASDAQ did 1.9 versus 2.2. Inside the Qs trading at 103.90. What we had with the Qs is this. Qs did 41 million shares. You go downtown yesterday with 73 million. You're going into 69 million. Same type of setup. You're bouncing on lighter volume. The low, when we gapped down, we had gapped down yesterday at the open. That gap, is 104.05. We hit 103.92. The gap inside the SPY, a little bit higher, I believe. Let's go take a look at that SPY for a second. The SPY inside, the SPY was the weakest when we had, the SPY's 197.01. Small caps, what do we have inside the small caps? The small caps were lagging out here today. The IWM, if we take a look at the IWM, that went up on 26 million shares versus downtown with the 45 million. The top of that gap is 114.76. You're at 113.92. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line with gold. Gold needs some wide price spread, accelerated volume. Gold traded out here today from 131 to 141. Did 106,000 contracts. We need some wide price spread accelerated volume. Gold is in the higher range, but bottom line, it needs some traction. What did happen out here is that silver was performing pretty good out here today. And that, when you take a look at both of them, that's more crucial at this time. The reason being is that silver has been such a laggard inside the metals market. Monster laggard, too, by the way. If we take a look at it, what silver did do today, it picked its head up slightly. It got to 1481. You closed out at 1461, and over 1442 is a good number. Bottom line, the longer it stays over that number, the more probability is that you will get a wide price spread, accelerated volume on that level. Now, let's go over and we take a look at the bond market, because the bond market has been the most consistent giving information out in this marketplace for a long period of time. We take a look at the 10-year first. Now, 10-year did 991,000 contracts. That's decent It didn't hold price. We got to 127.17. You're at 127.05. Bottom line, you're still pushing with price and with volume. We're going to need to have that baby stay up there if, in fact, it's going to go test the highs of 129.10. Now, the 30-year, this is where this is going to get really dicey. The 30-year, folks, really did not surge higher and is actually pressing into its lows. The 30-year was down 18 ticks. We had lighter volume. You know, the low that we're pressing into, the low of yesterday was 153.24. You had 271 million contracts. Today we did 182. Bottom line, that if that baby doesn't hold, you're going to be down to the 152 pretty quick. Now, looking at the bond market, this is where this thing gets really dicey. Is that if you break this and we break it with volume, then you get a small ABC down. You know, so that the reason I'd say it would be dicey, because if bonds are going down, that would mean that we'll get more traction on the way up. Thus far, inside the marketplace, this is a bounce. That bounce is on lighter volume. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? What you have with King dollar is this. King dollar is having a tough time with the swing point. The swing point we're talking about, too, is from the 97.10 area. That's the 18th. Last time we got up to the 96.25 area, couldn't handle it. What you have out here today, you're pushing into it. You know, we'll see if, in fact, it can make the swing point that we're talking about here is the 97.10. Last time up here, it died on the vine when it was getting to the 96.35 area. Some of the high volume stocks in a low volume market out here today. You have Bank of America up 27. Apple was up 462. Well, let's go look at Apple, because Apple situation, Apple yesterday, you're down on 76 million. You're up on 61 million. Guess what? That's an equity that wants to go lower also. The IBB. The IBB is what the NASDAQ composite's all about, no doubt. IBB goes up $12.89. Had volume of 1.6 million after coming downtown with 2.2 million. Going into the close here, it was all about the IBB. And what that's about, by the way, folks, is this. So watch how this works. The IBB surged from 343 to 346.23. Now, I want to show you something. If you're watching Tiger TV, I'll show you the trade. The trades came in, and they came in fast and furious of 296,000, 20,000, and 8,600. That is over 300,000, which is over 20% of the trade. You know what that is, folks? That is the straightening out of the net asset value of the IBB. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.